I harvested eggplant from my garden. So I have 2 eggplants. I have zucchini and I have 5 bitter melon. It's all from my garden. At the same time, I harvested this. This is Malabar spinach. Malabar spinach, Malabar spinach. It's called alogbate. Okay, so this is really a lot. And this can be cooked with shrimps or anything. You can stir fry this with shrimps, pork, beef. And in the Philippines, we really cook alogbate with mongos. So, because I wanted them to be bushy in the garden, so what I did, I really cut it hard. See? Because if you cut this hard, it will produce more shoots. So it's better for the plants. So I have to remove the. I'm going to use only the leaves. This one we don't cook. I don't cook this one. You can. I don't know if this can be eaten, the stem, but I only use this, the leaves. The leaves is very nice. And then this one, I can still plant this. And usually, this is the node. So the node is there. And I cut this one above the node. This one. Then I plant this. I stick it on the ground. This vegetable, in my area here in New York, it will die during cold weather. But I noticed that the seeds will sprout in spring. So I left some seeds over there in the plant. They will be turned purple and they will dry up and they will fall in the garden bed and they will sprout again, hopefully. But that is based on my experience that they come back the next spring. So it's really a lot here. And I'm just going to remove the leaves and I'm going to wash them and I'm going to share it to my friends. I'm going to give it to my friends. So I just want to give it to them already clean. So this one, this can be planted. So I'm going to save a lot of that because they're already leggy. So that's the reason why I really cut them hard because they were already leggy. And they're very, very healthy. Last time I planted this, there were a lot of insects bites in the leaves. But this one, it's very healthy. I don't know why the insects did not attack them. Usually the insects attack them. But this time, it's very healthy. And I'm very lucky for that. So I'm just going to plant this more. It's already July, end of July. I have August and September. And this one also, if I cannot eat them because it's a lot, in addition to giving it to my friends, I can also put them in a Ziploc and I can freeze them. Then I can cook them also when I'm ready to cook. So I'm going to freeze them also if there's a lot. Other people, they cook this when this is still soft, the tip of the spinach, but I don't like to eat it like that. I only like the leaves. So this one, and this one, the stem, I'm going to plant them tomorrow in the garden. So this is what I'm doing right now. It's Friday here in New York. I just want to do this and clean, wash it, because I'm not going to cook this tonight. Maybe tomorrow, I'm going to cook some. So this is good. My father, I remember my father, he's in heaven right now. And he loves this kind of vegetable. He loves it. When I was growing up, my mom always cooked this one. But I did not like the taste. As I get older, I learned to like it. So, today is Saturday in the Philippines. Where are my friends in the Philippines? Usually they are in my live. But I guess it's Saturday, so some of them, they're still sleeping maybe. And or preparing breakfast. But I just want to do live because I'm trying to complete my 4K hours. That's why I'm doing live. And I cannot understand because I did live 10 days ago and I have more than 2,000 views, 1,000 views, and I don't know why my minutes are very, very low. But, you know, what can I do, right? I just have to keep doing it. I just have to keep doing the live until I get my minutes. You know, I noticed that maybe since I started doing YouTube, maybe there's two people that are kind of not nice in their comment. But this is social media. What can we do, right? So the guy said to me in my video, that was the second flush of my David Austin. And you know that David Austin is a very expensive rose, right? It's very expensive. The bare root is almost how much? How much I pay for the bare root? $35? Let's say $35, $36 for bare root David Austin, right? So I did the video about the second flush of my David Austin. The guy's comment was, he said they are ugly summer flowers. That's what he said in my video. They are ugly flowers, he said, about my David Austin roses. And you know, David Austin, we know, is very expensive. I spend more than $1,000 on David Austin or more. But because I like it. But the guy said they are ugly flowers. So I don't know that David Austin is ugly. I find them beautiful. They're not ugly to me because not everybody, a lot of people will spend that money to buy that kind of rose because there's no David Austin here in my area. I did not see it. So I buy it online. And I'm going to buy more. Usually, I order them December. And it is delivered here April. Because if you will order David Austin late, they're already out of stock. So I order my David Austin ahead of time. Usually December and January, I order them. And then they deliver March or April. And they're very good. I mean, they're very good. They're bare root, but a lot of my David Austin now are big. They're like 2 to 3 feet now. 2 2 to 3 feet tall. I love them. So I don't know. And there's another guy. I was in the Philippines. I was in the Philippines at time. And I was excited to go to the market. And you know, I bought fish and squid, pusit. And of course, I did not even realize it. My wallet is an LV, you know. All my wallets are LV. I didn't even realize it. So I put the LV wallet in the counter and I was showing the fish. And you know what he said? That I bought cheap food and maybe I'm buying cheap or fake LVs. That's what he said. I can't understand these guys. I don't know why, like, they have a lot of anger. The fish that I bought has nothing to do with LV. So I think he was snooping around in my video and maybe he saw my LV wallet and he made a comment that my LV wallet is fake. How he knows it's fake? Everybody's different. But I don't buy fake. You know? I work so hard. I have a good job. I don't have to buy fake. So that's what the guy said. That I bought a cheap fish. You know, in the Philippines, we like puset. It's a squid. And I mentioned that it costs only like $16. But you know, in the Philippines, if you have the dollar, it's cheap. It's really cheap. You can buy whatever you want in the Philippines if you have dollars. It's a lot of, you know, remember, $1 is 58 peso. You know, but I was happy that I bought the squid, the pusit. And there's nothing wrong in eating pusit, right? I like pusit. But the guy said it's a cheap fish. And he said that I'm using an LV wallet. And he said maybe it's fake because I bought a cheap fish. That's what he said. But those are the only two bad comments since I started YouTube. But you know, think about it. This is social media, right? So I cannot be affected. I just have to, I won't allow any nasty comments in my YouTube. Either I will report them to YouTube or I'm going to remove them. That's all I will do. Because my YouTube is wholesome. There's no explicit stuff that I'm showing in my YouTube. It is a decent YouTube. So, that's what the guy said. But so far, everybody's nice. Everybody's okay. That's why I monitor my comments because I don't want any bad comments. If you have nothing good to say, don't say anything. That's all I can say. That's I always learn that way. You have nothing good to say, don't say anything. It's better to keep your mouth quiet than to say anything bad. You know? And usually, those two people that made bad comments in my video, they are guys. They are guys. So maybe they don't like Filipino girls. But what did I do to them? I did not do anything to them, right? They don't like maybe Filipino girls. So they're making bad comments in my YouTube. I'm just going to finish this because I don't like to leave work not done 100%. So I'm just going to finish this, and I'm going to wash this and store this, and I'm giving it to my friends. There's no way I can eat all of this. I'm giving it to my friends. They would love it. Because 2 weeks from now, my alugbate in my garden, because I trimmed them hard, they're going to be bushy. I started this alugbate. I overwintered in 2 pots. And springtime, I planted them outside. At the same time, I planted seeds. So I have a lot of this. A lot of alugbate. This is soft. I don't need to use the scissor now. I was using the scissor. This one is soft. My son doesn't like to eat this kind of vegetable. I don't know why. Maybe he's not used to it. He doesn't eat this kind of vegetable. Well, maybe they're not, the American kids, they're not used to this maybe. But this is nice. I bought the seeds, this alugbate in Amazon, maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I forgot already. But I got the seeds from Amazon. This is soft. I can use my hand. It's flush into my eyes. I can use my hand in picking the leaves. Yeah. I have a greenhouse done in the Philippines. So I'm excited. I will try to go home. Maybe, I don't know, this year or next year, because I have a house in the Philippines and it will be take over to me in Davao. So once it's given to me, because the house is all done. So once the house, it's a 4-bedroom house in a gated community, up and down, in a prime location of that subdivision. The house is near the gate, and I'm waiting to be turned over to me. And once it's turned over to me, I might fly to the Philippines for 2 weeks because I wanted to see the condition of the house. I'm excited. That will be in Davao City. My sisters, my brothers, they have houses in Davao City, but I wanted to have my own when I go home. I wanted to have my own place. Although my brother has place, he has buildings there and house, and my sister also. But I wanted to have my own house, a vacation house. So hopefully the house is done because I went to see it last time I went home. 4-bedroom house, nice, very nice house. There's already a fence, and all I need to do is put electricity there and water. It will be a vacation house in Davao City. So I'm excited. I can go to the Philippines once a year and stay there for 2 to 3 weeks, just to relax there. And I have my own place to go. It's a good investment because real estate is very good investment. You know, I have to tell you, 15 years ago, my sister came here. She toured United States with her husband. And during the time, you can buy a house for 3 million. 3 million. You will have a beautiful house in a nice subdivision. That 3 million right now is equivalent to 10 million. So real estate is really, really good. The money really doubled or tripled. And that was my regret, that I did not do it during that time. We're talking about 15 years ago. There's no more 3 million right now in a good subdivision. No more 3 million. Even in the province, very expensive now. Because there's a lot being sold next to our house in the province, and they're selling it to me for 2 million. 700 square meters. Years ago, that lot is only like 500,000. Now it's 2 million. So it's very, very expensive now. Everything is expensive. So the real estate is really the best. Really a good investment. So I'm hoping I can go home in the Philippines. I went already home this year, and I attended the wedding of my nephew. So I'm planning to, maybe I'll go home early next year. Early next year. Maybe. I wanted to go home to the Philippines once a year. Once a year. That's my goal. Every year I go home for 2 weeks. Every year. So that's my goal all the time, that I will go home to the Philippines every year. And I only fly Philippine Airlines, New York to Davao City. And because I fly to the Philippines every year, I am I am a premier elite member. Meaning that I am accumulating a lot of mileage. Every time I go home, I can avail the Mabuhay Lounge. I don't have to pay. I can avail the Mabuhay Lounge, domestic and international, because I am a premier elite member. And hopefully, if I go home early next year, I wanted to go home this December, but it will be very costly, the plane ticket. I'm hoping that Philippine Airlines will upgrade my ticket for free. I wanted free. And I'm also allowed to bring 3 luggages because of my membership. So I'm allowed 3 luggages, but my sister said, why I have to bring 3 luggages? Because everything can be bought in the Philippines. Well, if I'm allowed, I can bring my old clothes and give it away to my sisters. You know, we're 9 in the family. But my oldest brother passed away 2 years ago because of prostate cancer. So we are 8 now. Everybody is in the Philippines. You know, they're very comfortable in the Philippines. So it's either my sister will come here to tour, or I'll go to the Philippines. So I'm almost done. I don't want to waste this. This is a lot. A lot. So I'm giving it away to my girlfriends. Tomorrow is Saturday. I don't know if I can give it to them Saturday. I will see. One of my girlfriend is my neighbor here. Not neighbor, 10 minutes away from me. I can drop it to her if I want to. And the others, I can give it in Bronx. I can go to Bronx and give it to my friends in Bronx. You know. See, I have a lot to plant. This eggplant, I'm going to plant tomorrow. So this one is very flimsy. Like, it's still a baby. Other people will eat this because this is still a baby. But I don't like it. I only like the leaves. I don't like. But this one, I will try if I can still plant this. But this is still a baby. I don't think it will root. So this one, I'm very happy with my garden this year. Because last year, you know, it was not that great, my garden. Because I bought 2 raised garden bed and I put it there on the side of the house. And I use compost. So I think the compost helped a lot. Because the soil, very, very fertile, the soil. Hopefully it won't rain because I'm here outside the house. So tomorrow I will just leave the stem here outside. Plant it tomorrow. I have to wake up early in the morning to plant this because it's summertime. If you will wake up like 11 o'clock to do gardening, it is very, very hot. Very, very hot. I have a solar light here. I don't know why it's not working. Oh, talking about solar light. All of a sudden, there's another one here too. Then it started. The solar light came out. What I hate about outdoors, the mosquitoes. I cannot stand the mosquitoes. But thank God there's no mosquito yet. I don't like it. I don't like to be bitten by mosquitoes here. Usually I use the spray for the skin, but I run out of that. My son, every time he comes here outside, he used the spray. He sprays, you know, the mosquito repellent. He sprays himself like crazy. Because it's itchy. Mosquito bites are itchy. I cannot stand it. See this solar? My solar is a motion detector solar. If you don't move, it will shut off. So, I'm excited to plant this tomorrow. See, napakalusog. They're very, very healthy. Very healthy. Ganda talaga niya. Very healthy. Tingnan nyo, oh. It's so big. Look at this. It's so big. Meron akong isang okra because the other one is already old. With okra, you really have to harvest them when they're still young and tender. You know? You don't want to wait when they're already mature because you cannot eat them anymore. They will be used like for seeds. Then I can save them for seeds. So this one here, see, I have a motion detector. Motion detector solar light. You know, this is it. Almost finished. Nothing will be left behind. Nothing will be left behind. I'm going to remove all of them and use them. See, I have 2 containers. I have 2 containers here. So how's everybody? It's nice. It's Friday. But you know, doesn't matter to me because it went to my eyes. It's very, because even if I'm home, I still have work. I still work home. So I'm a very busy person. I work. See this? Almost there. Almost there. You know the ampalaya? I cook the ampalaya, the bitter melon I cook. And I saute it with a lot of onions. I saute it with a lot of onions. Ginger. I added scrambled eggs. And tuna. The canned tuna. It is really delicious. I put canned tuna. The canned tuna is really good. So I'm going to, I don't like bitter melon in a soup or in anything that is added with other vegetables. I don't like it. I don't know why. And I don't like it also with pinakbet. Pinakbet. I don't like ampalaya with pinakbet. I don't know. I like the bitter melon to be cooked alone. And my bitter melon, when I cook them, it's not bitter. Because I soak them in water and then I empty the water. So my bitter melon is not bitter, which is good. I'm very happy with this Malabalar spinach. They're very healthy. And a lot of plant. And look at this, so healthy. Look at this, oh. So healthy. You can stir fry this with shrimps. And put some mongos. You know mongos? Mongo is very rich in protein. And you added this one, it's already a meal. They're ready. Look. Look at this. Getting dark. If I did this in my deck, I have lights there. But it's okay, I'm almost done. And I have a solar here outside, but it's a motion solar. You have to move. If you don't move, it will stop. So that's it. It will stop. I just enjoy doing this. I enjoy gardening, planting flowers, vegetables. I like cooking. But you know, I like cooking simple stuff. The only problem with me is I don't have enough time. That's only my problem. Because I have a lot of work. So, but it's okay because work is good. We have to be thankful for work, you know? I want to go to the Philippines, I'm telling you. I like, especially now that I had a greenhouse done in front of our house there. The guy welded me a greenhouse. I paid somebody to do that. And then I also had a patio set done made of steel. I like it. And I have Itching. Itching is my relative, and she's the one who maintains the house there. We have the main house. We have 5 houses in our compound. So the main house, that's where originally my parents' house, which I got it and built a new house. So Itching is the one who maintains that house. So I communicate with her every day. She cleans the house. She makes sure all the stuff inside the house are organized. She's like the housekeeper. Look at my... So that's Itching. She maintains the ancestral house. And of course, I pay Itching salary. She got a monthly salary from me. And every December I gave her 13th month pay. So I double her salary every Christmas. I always double her salary. You know, Christmas, and her husband, he maintains the farm of my sister. So the husband also works with my sister, my sister's farm. And they always in the house doing some work, which is good. Any odd jobs, we just call the husband. And I have somebody, I always have something to do in the house. And I have a regular carpenter in the house. He's also a welder. So he's like I always have something for him to do. I pay him daily. Daily. It's like 600 pesos a day. I pay him 600 pesos a day. You know, and he's been working with me now for, I don't know now, 2 months. Every day. I asked him to do, and he always do a good job. He made me a patio set. It was really good, made of steel. He does a lot of work. Anyway, it's getting dark now. I'm going to go inside the house. It's dark, dark, dark. My mistake. I should have done this in the deck because I have lights in my deck. See? Because this is motion detector, solar here outside. Anyway, I don't need to get all of this now. I don't need these tiny leaves. I have enough, more than enough. I have more than enough. Anyway, guys, I'm going inside the house because I don't want to be bitten by mosquitoes here. I don't want my legs to be full of mosquito bites. and gets itchy. Anyway, I'll take care of this tomorrow. So I have a lot of leaves. So look at this, This is the one that I'm going to give away to my girlfriends. All right. Let me go. Let me go now because it's getting dark. Getting dark. I need my keys to the house. Oh, another thing. Okay. Thank you for watching. Bye.